So it's been a couple of days since I could get at this because of work. It's Canada Day. Connie's just gone to hand her uniform in. Her last day was yesterday. Of course, she had to miss it. But anyway, a couple little things that I've kind of poked away at today. The floor in the laundry room, which is going to be the bathroom. It's a terrible mess. Luckily, it's OSB. It's not adhered to the concrete, and then they've adhered to the tile. It's going to be really easy to come up. In fact, this right here is already coming up. It's all cracked, so take care of that today. Maybe I've torn up all the floor that was down here. Terrible mildew stench when I pulled that up. They had a couple water leaks here, and I think the sewer line backed up actually. So they never took the floor up. They never had it remediated or anything like that. And you can just smell the stink coming up from the concrete. Actually, I'm gonna have to bleach that. But looking at the bathroom floor here, it is tile, and on top of the tile, which is adhered directly to the concrete, there's OSB and then more tile. So these two layers are going to be really easy to come up, but I think that's going to be a bit of a nightmare to get off the concrete. I kind of did the same thing over here. Just adhered it directly to the concrete, and again in the main basement living space, they've done it here. So hopefully they didn't adhere it well. Hopefully they did this tile the same as they did everything else, and it's terrible. And it'll come up easy. Started tearing the framing out on the wall earlier. I'm going to continue with that. I'm going to leave these plugs here for now, though. I've got all new studs coming this week. I've got 250 sheets of barricade subflooring. Got the flooring for upstairs I got to do. It's just crazy. But this is the massive wires that I took out of the utility room beside the furnace. So it's mostly cable and bell, telephone wire, internet cables. We don't need any of that crap. I also cut off one of these pot light lines because it was just dangling in the way. It hit me in the face and I got pissed off and pulled it out. The white line was actually a central vac line. I thought it was an old vent for the furnace or something, but they actually had central vac in here, so I didn't even notice it. We've lived here for 3 weeks, and I didn't even notice the central vac ports around the house, but there's a couple of them. There's only 3, but anyway, kind of came into the bulkhead here today also, smashed that up, took all the trim off all the doors, but there's that central vac line. I still got to pull that out. All of these are live lines up here. Except for that one, but the rest are live. Finally figured out what this line is. This line just kind of snakes down. It's an outlet down there, and then the line winds its way up to this, which looks like a fan from a stove vent, the range hood. Sorry. So I guess they have their cat boxes in here, and decided to wire this up and pump the air, the stinky cat box air, outside. Really kind of ingenious, but it goes right out to the front door, and it is not very appealing. Further inspection in here, underneath this floor, this is all black rot. That's actually the wood. This is the color it should be. This is the color it is. I haven't even delved into that, but that right there is black mold coming from that guy. I suspect the toilet has been leaking for years, and it has basically super saturated all of the area under here. I can see it over here. There's black mold on the body of the shell, the fiberglass shell of the shower. That is all black mold all down there. I've got all the windows open, all the doors open. When I'm pulling the stuff down, I have a mask on, obviously, but crazy. I'm going to pull this thing out today, get rid of the shower. Found another junction box that was buried under the ceiling there. Going to replace all this plumbing myself. We go with 3/4. There's the fan. That's disgusting. Disgusting. Further inspection under this bulkhead, actually. Speaking of hidden junction boxes, there's another one right there. No cover on it. Everything in here is live, except for that because it's on a switch. But yeah, more cable into the box. Also noticed here, they basically taken this concrete wall out here. And I don't know if they've supported underneath there, but we'll find out as we continue. So that's kind of Canada Day 2016 in review, and we'll catch up next time.